Anthony Budo, Journey Evolution, and in this video we are going to take a look at the quote, "A bird doesn't die by the stone that hits it, it dies by the shock." So are you ready? Let's go. All right, let's jump right in. I want you to take a few minutes and think about that quote. Think about the meaning of that quote. I heard this quote when I went to see a Tibetan Buddhist at a 2-day retreat. He was talking about the transforming of suffering and happiness in our lives. And he said this quote, and it was like, whoa. I remember writing it down and thinking to myself, that is powerful, powerful stuff. Now that the concept of the quote, I'm familiar with the concept, but I don't think I've ever heard it described and articulated in this way. And during the lecture, he went on to discuss how our minds are our worst antagonist and our biggest troublemaker. Think about that. Think about that. Think about how your mind, it's always causing problems in there. Always causing problems, right? Problems that aren't even there. Visualize a microscope. If you were to slide a dust particle under that microscope and you took a look, it would look like a mountain. Well, that's what our minds do. That's what we do to every situation. Our mind takes it and magnifies it exponentially. Think about a recent breakup you've had, or a struggle at work, or whatever it might be, an argument with a friend. Did it feel like the worst thing in the world? Take a few minutes and think about how it felt. And how long did that linger within you? How long did that feeling linger within you? One of the things that he mentioned at the retreat was that our minds create the vast majority of our suffering. He termed it fake suffering. It's made up suffering. It's our minds cause us to experience that. When we focus on imaginary suffering, our minds create more problems. If we keep reinforcing that imaginary pain, well, we're going to get more of that imaginary pain. It's never going to go away. Now, this might be hard to accept, but think about a family member or a friend that's constantly reinforcing a habit of suffering. And they keep doing this, it just becomes their identity. No matter what it is, they find something in that situation that's causing problems to them, that's hurting them. But really, it's not the situation itself, it's their perception of it. So think about that quote again. A bird does not die by the stone that hits it, it dies by the shock. It's not the situation, it's not the event, it's how we perceive it. So we have to make a conscious choice on how we want to perceive our lives. So take a few minutes now and think about how you react to situations, to events in your life. How do your family members, how do your friends react? Always looking on the negative side of things, creating that imaginary suffering? Or are you able to see the positive side of things? Remember, life is about 10% experience and 90% our reaction to it. So make a conscious choice to be aware of what you're thinking. Realize that how you perceive it is going to determine how you feel about it. So leave me a comment and let me know. Think about a past situation or experience that you had, and you caused all sorts of problems in your mind that weren't even there. Let me know. Share it with me. Tell me how you overcame that. Have you been able to switch your mindset, switch your focus? Realize that none of that was really there. You kind of just made it up in your head, and it didn't really serve you any purpose. It didn't really help you out. So leave me a comment and let me know. And remember, you are not alone on this journey. Together, we can become stronger individuals. Educate, engage, evolve, and I will see you in the next video.